Do 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 do. Oh, real funny. There's the only option for graphics quality is post-modernized. Okay. Give me just a second here. I wonder if this plays nice with window capture. It looks like it does. Awesome. Well, it begins. Whatever the hell it is. Oop. References? Excuse me? Oh my god. Okay, that's a good start. Good lord. That's a whole thing, by the way. Actually, I wonder, before we start, let me check if there's like a... No, damn it. I was wondering if there was like a beta for version 1.0 of the game. Guess not. Everyone... Just by me opening up the game, the number of viewers was cut in half. That's fun. What? Well, I'm not using a controller, first off. Just rolling my... There we go. Oh god, it's one of these that uses, like, IJKL for the face buttons. That's gonna be weird. That's so funny. The original edit. Don't tell me the question marks is a director's cut. This game is YIIK, a postmodern RPG. Pretty well known in the indie RPG circle, and not necessarily for good reasons. Oh, it's got a story mode. Interesting. God, now the eternal question of should I read off the dialogue, I may as well. Welcome to the wonderful world of YIIK. That said Y2K, I am going to pronounce it YIIK and you cannot stop me. The developers thought it would be cool to make the 2 a Roman numeral for some reason. Grab your tinfoil hat and prepare your eyes, as they're about to be opened wider than you could have ever thought possible. This is gonna be a wild ride. I'm gonna ask you a few questions if that's alright. Part of me really wants to pick stock RPG Maker Black, but no. This seems fun. Great choice. What's the name of the person behind the screen playing? Are they gonna do an Earthbound thing? This is super serious. Well, if you really want to know... I take this with the utmost seriousness. Beluga, is this name okay? Beautiful name. Wow, I wish I had a cool name like that. You still haven't told me yours. That's a super hip name for a super hip cat. My parents named me Marlene. Can you believe that? Ugh. Anyway, back to the questionnaire. What do you look like? I think it is made in RPG Maker. You know, I allow myself so few pleasures in life. Great. A few more questions and we'll be on our way. First things first. These are questions about real people in your IRL life. No, I am not answering these truthfully. You cannot make me. It will hurt my feelings if you lie to me. Well, and I've had enough of that, but you already know about that, don't you? So name real people, be honest, and give thoughtful responses. What's the name of the coolest girl you know? Oh, these are like... I should have... I'm stupid. I should have named these characters. If these are the names of the four Earthbound characters, I should have just picked random choice. But I'm just going to pick the first name that comes to the top of my head, and also is not the name of a real person that I know. The nerdiest guy you know, who would go on and on about stupid things like video games, anime, comic books. I'm naming this character Alex. I can already tell. No, Alex is probably the main character. Let's go with that. Okay, fine, I'll name him Avery. You are now the nerd. Congratulations. Fine. Favorite piece of... Oh, this is the PK Love equivalent, I bet. I'm very tempted to be silly here and put Pacemaker, because it's technology close to my heart. Phone. Phone. I can't wait to use PK Phone later in this game. I feel like I know so much about you. That's great. I can tell we're gonna get along famously. Now pretend I didn't ask you any of this. Play along now. Oh, I don't like that font. A wild cat chase. If this was actually made in RPG Maker, this is actually pretty impressive, but I don't think it was. I'll have to look into that. Hell, I probably should have looked into that before this, but what can you do? This is very Earthbound.
On April 4th, 1999, I arrived home from school. I just graduated.
I forgot there was voice acting in this game. Wait, so what was the point of putting all my friends' names in then if he's still going to be named Alex? I guess we'll see.
A few semesters longer than I originally planned, but I was proud to be done. I had no idea what
Spam is
felt,
Spamton.
but I was optimistic.
Going to the movies with my son. Really got a good feeling about this one. Oh, there is a sprint button. I don't like you already. Hey man, you got a second? So guessing by your physical appearance, I think it's safe to say that you're a fan of video games, right? Yeah, I am. For 5 years, I've written about video games and game culture, including the art, music, film, and fashion inspired by games and the people who play them. Mostly I read about t-shirts and jeans, but that's okay. Anyway, a point of frustration I've encountered in my trials as a writer has always been the medium that I use to publish, the print. This used to rock, but now, thanks to that damn internet, it's starting to be too expensive to justify on my own. Information is so easy to track down and share. Everyone can be a publisher on the internet. Everyone can have a voice, which is great, but online content is hardly permanent. It's ultimately just ones and zeros, here one day, gone the next. I have a feeling this game is going to scream these same things in my ear for the rest of the game. Looking forward to it. 99 is just a different beast from 98. The internet is running print and everyone can beat me at anything before I can get it out. This is why I want to create something truly special. Something that isn't about being ahead of the times, but capturing them. Something that will be a historical document in the years to come that really proves how great the 90s were for gaming. And what better way to do that than physical medium? So I'm asking you, gamer to gamer, would you please donate some money to me? Blah, blah, blah. Do I have the money to donate to him? I have a feeling I'm gonna want to do this. Oh. But how much cash do I have? How do I... Quick game... It's gonna be one of those games, isn't it, where the controls are just... weird. I swear one of these buttons is the menu. I guess there's just no menu, huh? God, Nice. Digging through the trash, classic Earthbound. Oh. Wait, that's my house? Alright. Of course I live in East Spampton.
Alex, dear son of mine, please see if you can muster up the energy to walk into town and pick up some groceries. I've included a list below.
Oh, it's Unity. Okay, that makes more sense. The weird 3D model should have tipped me off.
Since she's already barking orders at me.
Be a deer and go do some chores. All you do is sit at home. All the time. You just sulk about the fact that it's the 90s and you're depressed. So please pick up groceries just this once. If that's a plot point, I'm gonna lose my mind. I love these just real ass pictures. True to the style of games like these, I'm just a gremlin. I'm just a gremlin goblin, and I just steal things out of drawers because I feel like it. Literally just stealing $20 from your mom because you feel like it. Really? You have a briefcase player? You are a trash game. Oh, more. A fun fact, because my brother got into just like record players and that kind of stuff a bit ago. Briefcase players are terrible. Never, if you ever get into records, never get a briefcase player because they're poor quality and will ruin the discs. You do not want to be you do not want to be in the situation where you're in the middle of playing a vinyl and just because your vinyl player is shit, it just completely destroys it. I get that it makes more sense because this is a game. But no, don't do that. If you're gonna go, of course.
The needle of the record player has dropped. The sound of the world now hears will change the nature of all realities, both yours and mine.
What?
The needle of the record player has dropped. Can't you hear the music? It's everywhere.
That phone call was surely one of the strangest I've ever received. And no, I couldn't hear the music.
There's something oddly menacing about him just staring straight at the camera. Yeah, the music has started. There are just no cars, I realize. What's up with that? Who the hell throws money in the trash? Who the hell throws exactly $9.83 in the trash? I know basically nothing about Alex, but Alex does seem like the kind of character to complain about the economy to a kid that barely knows what the economy is. Aww. What is up with this house? Why are there burger trees and a money growing on trees? Okay. You good, dude? I am kind of just wandering around waiting for the game to actually start. What? Okay, this looks a lot more like a Unity game now that I see this. What did I just... Hi? Okay, so I've heard a lot of people... I've heard people praise the combat of this game. Praise it and also not necessarily like it. God, this is so weird. Oh, I imagine if I hit the red, it's probably better, huh? I still gotta get used to this. Okay, I should probably... It's the Hylux moment. I should probably not go into encounters and get myself killed yet. There's something about getting groceries. I imagine that's how the story progresses. So far, it definitely does feel like a fever dream. And I haven't even found the weird shit yet. This is just walking around the city.
A few hundred yards outside of town, I came to a junction. Mulling over the strangeness of being back home, I stopped to notice a forest I'd never explored. It was dark, but somehow attractive. I made a mental note to explore it later, and took a step towards town when I heard a meow near my feet. I pictured what it would be like to be the owner, and I imagined describing him to a friend.
Who talks like this?
Lonely? Nah, I don't get too lonely. Besides my mom, there's only a cat. An old cat. But a good friend to talk to. My fictional friend would reply, "You talk things over, do you?" I'd nod. Uh-huh. Been together a long time, so we can read each other's moods. I understand what makes the cat tick. The cat knows what makes me tick. Of course, I didn't know this cat at all. We'd never met. It was a funny-looking cat, with a funny resting face and a Salvador Dali mustache. I couldn't imagine picking out this cat to bring home from a store. I leaned down to pet him, without entirely knowing if cats like to be pet at all. His coarse hair ran through my fingers as he purred. Clearly he liked me. That was a good sign.
Why is his dialogue written like a novel? Like, not like a visual novel, like a literal novel. Why is he talking in the first person?
Alex Eagleston, college graduate, friend of small animals.
Hey! Give them back to me!
Interesting. Why does he do these things? I imagine it will only get more and more perplexing as time goes on. Well, We have our first plot. Okay. Literally what? What is this, like, weird magic town that I've just happened upon? That's poison. Of course it is. I still don't know what these pogs are for. I imagine it's just like a thing you get. It's like bottle caps in Fallout that you just collect enough of them. No. Bottle caps in Fallout are just like generic currency. It's just like bottle caps in freaking like Pokemon. Where it's just at a certain point you can find a guy who just really, really likes pogs. Ugh. Not a fan of this camera. Alright, say your funny line about how it's... yeah.
I stepped into the elevator, expecting to find the cat. I scanned the dark floor and found nothing. I sighed as the elevator began to shake, vibrating with motion.
I've heard about this line. The elevator vibrated with motion.
The elevator came to a smooth but unexpected stop. I cringed with anxiety as the lights flickered. Please don't die. Please don't die. I pleaded with the mechanical gods to keep the power on. My prayers weren't answered. Damn it.
Yeah, there's the face.
Fuse box.
Let's go. That was that we found that face faster than I was expecting. Okay, why is this game like half grid based? It's like when I press a little bit to run, it like slides a little bit. It's like after a certain point, I can't like stutter step at all. If my animation starts, I just move until the animation stops. Interesting. What's your story? Ah. Well, I was getting my ass kicked by just the one guy, so I'm sure this'll go fine. Aww. There we go. I'll admit it's interesting. I wonder if you can just insta-kill certain enemies if you're fast enough with it. Ah. Damn it. Hey, I mean, there's a certain enjoyment to be had with a bad game. What did that say? Get him a body bag. He is dead. Oh god, it does the stupid... It does the RPG Maker thing where everything is in percentages. That's annoying. Alright, fine, eat your stupid pizza. Why was the background so trippy for literally just eating pizza? I cannot tell if if there's like some super crazy precise better attack, because every time I've attacked it just said, oh, it's the best you could do, but I'm hitting on the red, so maybe there's some other secret schmism that I don't know about yet. The animations seem weirdly bare bones. I get the intent, but I don't know. Something about it just seems wrong. Seems off. Oh, great. All right. Funny mouse. Swap? Oh, wait, we have no party members yet. Presumably we will soon. Yeah, I mean, the music isn't bad so far. And the art style is interesting, I'll give it that. It definitely doesn't look like it definitely doesn't look like a Unity game, so I'll give it that credit. Oh. Well, there's the key. Okay, I need 2 people for that, I bet. Alright, where's that second party member I've heard so much about? Probably you, huh?
Who's there? Don't come any closer. I'm armed.
Sure you are, buddy. You're armed with a record.
Relax and quiet down. It's me, Panda.
What?
Panda? Why are you here?
I came here to help you. I'm always there for you when you need me.
That's good to hear. What sort of help did you have in mind?
My primary use is as a barrier.
Why?
I can block oncoming enemy attack. My metal shield makes me very heavy, so you can use me to hold down switches and to clear small gaps by stepping on my head.
Okay, I have a panda now. Holding space and move the cursor to select panda. Okay.
You can press to summon me. Remember to press again to also remember that some weighted switches will have reverse
Okay,
effects
so
if
space
you take them
space
out.
in the direction to equip and then L to
So,
actually use.
press the summon you and press it again to take.
I hope so, Alex. It's rather straightforward. However, since you were a liberal arts major, want me to explain this entire thing again?
Fuck you. That's just mean. Come on. Up. Okay, good. Oh. Very weird. What in the hell? Okay, this is actually this is actually kind of cool. A little bit. It's cool until you realize that there's an actual puzzle here. I think I pick up what you're putting down, game. Okay. Ah, there we go. Now I can walk across. Oh, and then... Come on. There you are. The perspective is a little clunky. I don't know why my character doesn't have a drop shadow. Crap. Oh, I have to do all this again, don't I? I don't see anything to interact with. Yeah, I gotta do all that again. That's annoying. Oh, that's jank. Interesting. That is ripped straight from Wikipedia. That's so funny. Oh my god. Citation needed. And there they go.
I don't know what made me do it, but I poked the giant eye.
I poked it.
The pyramid's tears seemed to power the room. What the hell is going on here?
Not gonna ask. Oh, good. Good texturing on that. Oh my god. Look. That's just the same. It's the same, like, radial thing as the light, but just on a box, and the texture is on all faces of the box. Holy shit, man. What this time? Oh, with F2? F2? Really? That explains why I wasn't able to find it before. Yeah. Yeah, I was right. So you do give this to like a bottle cap collector kind of guy. Entitris. Entitris? I don't think that's how words work, man. I just want a hamburger. Stop that. This is actually this is a little bit sketchy. Ah. God, it's gonna take so much work to just two-shot an enemy. Also, why is the speed of those little, like, trackers random? Like, of all the things to be random, an action command, that just seems like it'd be irritating. This is going to take so long. And again, pretty good music. Finally a perfect. Can I, like... Oh, that was goofy. I wonder if there's a field ability I can get that lets me, like, clamber over that. Oh, that's low enough to interact with. Hi? So, like, that dialogue was fine. Some of the dialogue in this game is actually kind of... Oh, it requires a combination to open. I imagine I can only get it after I've talked to the girl.
Who's there? Great, another person.
Hey, I can leave if you like.
No, please stay. I've been pretty lonely here.
Where is here, anyway?
I was hoping you'd know. I've been lost down here forever.
Did you come through the elevator, too?
Elevator? I don't know what that is.
Then, where did you come from? I asked, thinking it sounded nicer than, who the hell doesn't know what an elevator is?
Dude. I'm gonna have to keep track of how many times I'm just like taking it back. Like, dude, why the hell would you say that? I don't care if it's your inner monologue.
I came from here. Is there anywhere else? Anyway, I've been looking for my...
So the stupid thing was a girl? I just assumed it was a boy cat, seeing as how it had a spindly mustache. Although, now that I reflected on it, facial hair was not exclusive to male animals or male humans, for that matter. Is that the cat who looks like Salvador Dali?
I don't know who that is. My cat just looks like Dolly herself, not another cat named Salvador.
She didn't know elevators. I doubted she'd know her 20th century Spanish Catalan surrealist painters all that well either.
Oh, well, clearly, you don't know about...
Right, I saw a cat earlier. He had a funny mustache and crazy eyes. Naturally, my description of her beloved feline was offensive to her.
Well, this game is so weird.
Clearly, this was a woman projecting.
My cat has a beautiful mustache and perfect eyes. I can't imagine we're talking about the same cat.
I keep accidentally skipping the dialogue because all of the characters take such long pauses between sentences. Why? Why is it like this? I keep accidentally skipping it thinking the dialogue is done.
I told her we should move quickly and get out of this dank basement.
You know, Alex, I don't think this is a basement.
I waited for a moment as she processed what I said. She was a very difficult girl to read, especially without being able to see her face. I could tell something was wrong. She really projected her opinions and feelings into the room, even without saying them. What's wrong? I don't have to help. I just thought you could use an extra pair of cat hunting eyes.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have to help? Okay.
It's not that. It's okay. Forget it.
Hey now, that's lame. You can tell me anything, no judgment here.
No judgment? Great lie. I like a good liar.
Hey, I'm serious. I didn't mean anything by that.
It's not you. That wasn't fair of me. It's just... the world has used me so unkindly, I fear it's made me suspicious of everyone. Okay. For now, I choose to trust you. But I reserve the right to decide you're just as evil as the rest of the world in the future.
Sounds like a fair deal. My name's Alex. Nice to meet you.
I'm Semi. But please call me Sammy. I don't know why I'm trusting you. I guess I always had a special spot for gingers.
Weird, but okay.
Hey, careful with that word. That is our word.
Weird, but okay.
What do you mean, our word? You're weird, Alex.
Sorry, lame joke.
Do you have the combination? No. Can we go back to playing Tuki? No. Like I said, I'm a man of my word. I can stream Tuki at a different time, but I committed to this joke. I'm going to play YIIK, and I'm gonna play it all the way through, whether I like it or not. It's... what's the best way to put it? I've always heard this game is being described as it's important to play for people who like making games or even playing games. What the hell? Because it's a good lesson on how not to make games. There seems to be a lot of problems with this game. No items at all, huh? Hang on.
Where have you been? I'm so happy to have you back. Oh, who's a good cat? You are. You are. Oh, I should probably tell you about Dolly. Dolly is a tool, much like your stuffed panda friend. Use Dolly to fetch items and hit switches that are too far away for you to reach.
How did you know about the panda?
Dolly can jump, so don't worry about her falling down any gaps. This will be useful, so make sure you try it. Okay, so shall we get out of here? Sorry about my house. I've been meaning to get someone in here to fix the power, but who has the time for that? I get so busy that little things like that get away from me. But that's normal, isn't it? You get used to the flaws in your own home. It's always confusing for guests. Like my mother used to have everyone take their shoes off in the kitchen. Who does that? Oh no, I've become my mother. Oh, one last thing I should warn you about.
I mean...
I've got a roommate.
Yeah...
His name is Wilhelm. Well, you'll see.
More playtesting would have helped, but these seem like the kind of developers that wouldn't have taken the playtesting advice to heart. They seem very... self-motivated. Oh wait, I have to interact with the stupid carpet. There we go. Okay, I guess that's an option. So what was the... Oh, I see. Yeah, the writing seems awful so far. Oh god, why is this a skill shot? This is so bad on keyboard. There we go. Ugh. Alright, I get that you're an enemy. Eventually I'll get that combo. Interesting. Oh no. What? Oh dear. Oh, cool. Now what? I think this is aligned on the... See? Okay, good. It is really funny that okay, first off, that's just a vending machine. That is probably going to be the shop. It is really funny that Suits is already better than this. Okay, this is interesting enough. You know, I feel like I already know the answer, but I wonder if you can first strike enemies with the cat. I feel like the answer is a resounding no, but it's worth a shot. Boss. You were just saying you don't know what an elevator is. Why are you... Okay. It's a boss. Yeah. What is the point of showing me that I can do all these cool things with action commands and then show me a boss that I physically cannot use action commands again? I can't use action commands to defend against.
Cat scratch.
That's a very real scream.
Cat scratch.
Oh god. The ragdoll physics on that. This game seems like a walking... Ooh, that was cool. Yeah! This game seems like a walking simulator in a very different sense.
I am so happy we're almost out of here. This isn't really what I expected to be doing with my day.
Well, at least we found Ali. Imagine how much worse it would have been without her.
Right. So, where do you live? I'll walk you back home, or maybe I can borrow my mom's car and drive you if it's outside of Frankton.
There are larger problems with the writing than just, like, the dialogue being bad, but, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
This is my home. This is where I live.
What? You live in this shithole?
Alex!
That's not very nice. I'd never call your house a crap hole because I have manners.
Add 1 to the dude counter.
Ever heard of them, Alex?
Sorry. It's just not every day I meet a girl who lives in an old factory.
I don't see it that way. I almost feel as if the factory lives with me. As if the factory, just like Dali, is part of me.
The factory is part of you?
Wow, you're almost as dumb as you look. Of course the factory isn't part of me, that's just weird.
But do you actually live here?
Yeah, just me and Dali. But usually Dolly's better about keeping me company, you know? He's not always just running off to God knows where.
Again, it's...
Reflected on her words.
Well, I don't know the best way to put it. I get a strange kind of enjoyment out of this game. Not for its quality, but for its lack thereof. It's so
A mysterious
perplexing
girl
to me.
who lived with her cat in an old steel mill. It was obvious to me that her words didn't contain the entire truth.
I can check. It was a decent amount. 20 bucks. Okay, so it could have been worse. 20 bucks is still a decent amount of money, but it's... I could have paid a lot more for a lot worse of a game. Yeah, Amori is also $20, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Amori is also $20. And Suits Absolute Power is $5.
Something about her compelled me. Pieces of her story started to fit together in my mind. Well, at least that's what I thought at the time.
For what it's worth, not that it's worth much, this game apparently has... This game is apparently longer than Amori. I don't know how the hell that's possible, but according to HowLongToBeat.com, this game is longer than Amori.
In my head, her story went something like this.
And that is terrifying.
A runaway woman who was trying to escape hard times. Someone who had found...
Nah, please do not buy this
the
game.
only thing left from her previous life.
I bought the game purely because I want to play all the
Somehow this
indie
felt right
RPG
inside
games
my
that I
head.
can.
And still, I could tell I was missing something. Her clothes were clean, her breath was fresh. And she was much more energetic than any homeless girl I'd ever known. Not that I'd known many.
I don't know if it includes both routes, actually.
The secret
I
to
think
what I
with
was
both
missing
routes it's
lay in
longer,
temper.
but the way that How Long to Beat logs it, it's main game and then main game plus extra and then 100%. No, don't give these people your money.
Is that your hobby?
Is what my hobby?
Staring off into space and screwing up your face as if to say, what's going on inside my head is really important, so just let me think.
Hey, I don't make that fit.
Oh, it's the bit from the trailer. Not the trailer, what is the... Yeah, she's about to get taken away by whatever the hell this is.
Please don't touch me, not again. Let me be. You promised you wouldn't move me again. Please don't. Alex, don't let them take me, please.
Yeah, this is... This is part of the problem.
I had known her for less than 2 hours when she vanished from my sight.
So remember when I said that this game has larger writing problems? This is one of the things that I was referring to.
Sammy was gone for good, swept away as if she'd never been there at all.
So, long story short, that character is based on a real story about some mysterious happenings about a girl who was supposedly taken away by ghosts in an elevator.
A door into nothing, into a different reality, opened up and swallowed Sammy whole. At that moment, I couldn't think. I couldn't breathe.
So, yippee hooray, feels very disrespectful, first off.
All I could do was replay the scene of her being pulled into obscurity by nothing.
Yeah, the dialogue is
Out
horrible.
1 second and gone the next.
Why are you still here? It's like root beer, but beggar. But beggar? It's like root beer, but better. I beg to differ, but whatever.
The calm night wind of springtime seemed to contrast the inner workings of my brain.
Why does he talk like a novelist writes?
I felt as if I'd seen something that wasn't meant to be seen. As if the curtain had lifted on reality and exposed the man upstairs.
I never actually looked over here,
found
did
out
I?
Santa wasn't real. I couldn't yet put into words what I now understood. Something had changed.
Oh no, I
inside
think the
of me,
cat was here. Oh wait, I can go on that.
pulsating through my veins.
I mean, I think I can go
was
on
the
that.
energetic charge of irrevocable loss, all for a woman I didn't know.
Yeah, there we go. Hang
This
on.
feeling wasn't
Can I
pure.
jank?
It
No,
was cut
come
with
on.
something I couldn't put my
There's an
finger on
invisible
at the
wall
time.
there. It's sad.
I believe now that it was a profound sense that I had discovered something. Only problem was this something wasn't meant to be seen.
Just let me open my menu game.
In that moment, I was a child finding a magazine meant only for an adult's eyes. I was both intrigued and repulsed, confused by the images spinning inside my head.
Yeah, it would have been 100 times better if they had just, I don't know, invented a new case to, like, draw from. They didn't have to use a real-world incident. Oh, this is actually kind of cute. This looks like ass, but I appreciate the effort. And look, it doesn't help that I am the kind of person that likes to give the benefit of the doubt whenever I can. Like a lot of people would have looked at something like Suits and just said like this game is bad, I don't like it. I like to think that that I give games the benefit of the doubt when I can, but this game's got real problems. Oh, I just put that together. Zine magazine. You're very funny. What in the?
How did I not see it?
Oh, it's
was
this
already
character. Another thing I've heard about this game is the golden alpaca. Okay. Right now we're at 2.5 hours. I'll go for a little bit longer.
When I arrived home, tired, confused, and out of breath, I tossed my things on the floor and made my way to the couch. My mother still wasn't home yet. I wasn't surprised. My mother, a 49-year-old, short, red-headed woman, was an information systems programmer analyst for Pacific Chime, the West Coast's leading telecommunications provider. Her job, ironically located on the East Coast, worked her harder in 1 year than most jobs work people in a decade. This job paid well. Without it, my sister and I would have never gotten through college.
Alright, fine. I'll make it through this
I left school
cutscene and then I'll
debt-free
stop.
Thanks to the backbreaking mental labor of my mother.
I will cordon off the rest of this game to its own quarantine.
You have mail.
Bruh, you've got mail. I'll read through whatever the stupid mail is and then stop. You want to know the scary thing too? There are achievements for this game. I have none of them. There are like a solid 20-something achievements for this game, and all of them are story-based, and I have 0 of them. So we're just getting started. So I'll see what this is. Oh, that's a very stock router sound. Bruh, from missing persons at actstudio.com.
There was a moment of apathy where I almost didn't click the link.
I mean, again, in a weird kind of like, in a weird
Last
archivist sort of way, I
scary
like this
turned out to be
game
a
for...
picture of 2 elephants locked in the throat. I sighed and clicked the link. The file was 2.9 megabytes.
In a weird sort of archivist way, I like this game as a testament to how not to make a game. And I haven't even gotten that far into it, and I can see why other people say
I read
that.
them and waited for the file to load. I thought of all the things it could be. More animal porn, human porn, cartoon porn. You could never really guess with this guy. But it was most certainly going to be pornographic.
What? Why are you telling... Okay,
Maybe a girl
whatever.
from my high school was now into adult videos and was doing some particularly unladylike things.
Why are you telling me these things?
While the video loaded, I thought of all the girls I had gone to school with who might be involved in such activities. All the girls that came to mind neither had the looks nor the motivation to seek out an adult filmmaker. I gave up.
Why are you telling me
Just had to wait for
this?
it to finish downloading.
Ew.
The file had to finish downloading. I waited with fading patience for my computer to open it in QuickTime. Finally, it was loaded.
Is there a way to like... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's the same it's the same thing. Wow. Oh, this game's got more problems than furries. Yeah, I'm going to sleep and then I'm just gonna stop. This is... I think I said this before. I'm going to play until I either get tired or I get overwhelmed by the quality of this game. And I think I'm beginning to reach that point. So I'll go to sleep, I'll start whatever BS starts at the start of the next day. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, is this what a college graduate does? Spend hundreds of thousands of his mother's hard-earned money to lounge around all day?
Thanks, Morgana, very cool.
It's already 2 p.m. Don't you think you should be getting out of bed?
This character basically is Morgana, huh?
Just, can you keep it down, please? I had a rough night. Can't get that video out of my head.
Alex, can I ask you a serious question?
Do you have to? It's too early for serious questions.
That doesn't work with me. I'm not your mommy. I don't let you get away with letting things slide.
Okay, fine. What is it then?
Why didn't you go back and look for her after she vanished from the elevator? Why did you run straight home?
If you had seen her being pulled out of the elevator, you'd have known she was gone for good too. Besides, it's...
we're all YIIK'd here.
You're forgetting that I was there. I saw it too, and I get it. You're scared, right? So you ran home. I understand, but maybe when you've mustered up some courage, you can put on your big boy pants and see if you can find her.
Yeah, maybe.
Now get yourself out of bed. Take a shower. You smell terrible.
I knew he was right. I couldn't let myself live with the guilt of not going back to look for her. Why did I run away? Why did I just stand there and let her get pulled into what? What exactly had she been pulled into? Just the thought of going back to the factory made my stomach tighten, but if I didn't go back, I knew I'd never be able to live with myself. I think there was a part of me that didn't believe what my eyes had seen.
All of these monologues are just way
Some
too
vital
long.
piece of information that slipped my mind. The whole thing.
The fact that I'm calling them
logically.
monologues says a lot.
We
No.
are inside a room.
The bullshit still
We
hasn't
can tell
stopped.
from the decorations on the wall that it is a female's room. The unremarkable but adequate lighting reveals to us that there is
What do you
someone in the room.
mean?
Although who is not known
What do you
to us
mean?
or the others in the room. The expressionless decor and bedding show uninteresting taste. Although there
Okay.
are the staples of a bedroom, there is something inhuman about the layout and decorations. We get the impression that the room is a parody of a human woman's room. With a quick survey of the interior, our eyes come to rest on a figure unconsciously placed inside the bed. We know from her plastic finish that she is both unconscious from a lack of humanity inside of her vessel and unconscious from a lack of power going to her circuit.
You have now bound your
The
soul
low
to
electric
YIIK.
hum of the room
Congratulations.
detracts from the music playing at a low level from a record player in the corner of the room. As we observe the motionless figure, we gradually come to sense that she
What is
isn't
with this,
well,
like,
that
Nature
she is
Channel
broken
documentary
in
lady
some
talking
way.
about this
We feel
situation?
compelled to refer to the figure in the bed as a woman. However, her exposed circuitry holds our words.
Yeah, isn't it so
We
spooky
bring
that the girl that
camera
disappeared
closer
is
to her face
flashing briefly
and ponder what she is.
in spots on the screen?
Her face is lined
so
with
spooky
the
and
most
creepy.
profound solemnance. We confer with each other and come to an agreement.
What? Solemnness? That's solemnness.
Okay, so let's review. You met a girl in an old factory, and she vanishes within an hour of you meeting her. Now, with a new sense of bravery, you're running off.
Exactly.
Sounds good to me. I like this Alex with a sense of purpose. Now, if...
Well, I can't save if I don't pick up the phone. Add another thing to the list that I have to do first. Just make it quick, game.
I've had this song stuck in my head. It just won't go away. Did you ever get that? I think they call it an earworm or what. But this isn't really the catchy kind of song. It's pretty good, but some of the lyrics are a bit... Oh, sorry.
No. I'm done for now. I made the right decision going to sleep first in case there was something weird, which there was, but no, I'm done. For multiple reasons, I'm done. Good God. Oh. As soon as I closed the game, I got 3 achievements. Okay, so it just doesn't... They just don't give you the achievements at the moment of, like so many other games are supposed to. Man. Interesting? Well, can't say I'm looking forward to playing the rest of that game, but at least me... I hyped it up as if like, oh, I'm going to hate playing this game. It's gonna be awful. I was kind of hoping that it would be like kind of palatable. It's not. I'm looking forward to this. Not in the good ways, but I'm gonna stop here for now. Maybe at some point in the future I'll definitely be doing more Tukey streams. Maybe I'll do another YIIK stream and you guys can enjoy the splendor that is this game. But I'm stopping for now. I'm gonna go do homework and forget that I just played YIIK, a postmodern RPG. Have a good day, y'all. See you at some point later. A favorite QXY map is Virtual City, the bar area. Bye.